Hey everybody. So I'm about to do step by step until the first pour of my candles. So I'll show you what I do, okay? Right now the wax is warming in the warmer and I need to get set up. I'm doing this for a client. So as you can see, I just pulled it out of the plastic. This is my medium candle. Candle tin, and this is an extra small. This I'm giving for free. Um, so on my website, I will be putting the extra small tins are free once you buy at least 2 or 3 candles. Okay, so first I'm gonna do the small one. I'm gonna put the little stickers on there to hold him in. Put my wick on here. I'm not very good at this, so I'm very introverted, so my insides are going, right about now. Push him on down in there, see? And now I'm gonna add 3 wicks to the medium. And this shouldn't take very long for the setup. So I'm gonna put 1 in the middle. And for these, I really do like to use 3 wicks, sometimes 2, it just depends. And I like for people to get more of a scent. So the more wicks I put, the better the scent in my eyes. And I'll put 1 over here. And these do stick, so I mean, some of them that you might get don't have the clear, and they're very hard to stick once you put the wax in, but you can't put the wax in when it's extremely hot. And I'm about to check that in a second here. Because you have to give it a cool down time. Voila. Wicks are in. And I always keep water, soapy water, ready. I'm just going to come over here and stir this up a little bit so it all get melted in. And you can also use a thermometer to check your temperature. Um, Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends. And I'm gonna pour it in here, and I'm gonna put my ingredients in here. I like to use this because it's easier to pour. And we have to put that in there. It's the wick stand, so it helps it stand. I don't know if you can see that very well. And sometimes you have to put it on a little different. Upside down, so it's not gonna work for me. Yeah, don't like that. I need to find my other ones. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a minute. Turn this off, let it sit for a minute. Give me a second, I gotta find my other ones. Here's another form of a stand. And these do work a little bit better than the others. With these, I like to use both to hold it in place. Some people use one, I use both. To me, it holds it a little bit better. Sometimes the wicks do not cooperate. There, got it. So now I'm gonna pour and I really don't have to worry about, you know, going over or anything because it's gonna be the same color as watermelon. I'm making a watermelon candle for a client, so I'm gonna make it red. So I'm gonna use this right here in a dark red. I don't really care for these, but I need to use them up because they sent me a lot of them. So, and sometimes what it says on the package does not match the actual what it's supposed to be. And I do let it, you know, cool down as much as possible before putting this in. But sometimes I like to do it when it's hot because it's hard for these to melt. So for me, like the hotter, the better for it to melt in. And I really want to make this a dark red, as dark as possible. Because sometimes with this wax that I'm using, it's not the greatest, and the colors don't come out the way I want. And another one. Actually, I'm gonna add two more because I want it as dark as possible. Because when it starts to cure, it doesn't stay the color I want it to stay. So I want to make sure that this is in here really, really good. And even if I have to make more, I have more in my warmer, and then I can just add what I need. Now, I'm not conventional, so I don't do things like I'm supposed to. For me, scent is everything, and so sometimes I over pour, but that's okay. It's better to over pour than under pour, and I like for my candles to have a lot of scent. That's just me. I mean, I'm the creator of what I make, so it has to be to my liking and my taste. Yeah, I can smell that watermelon. A little bit more. There we go. Ooh, And now I'm going to pour into the little one first. Okay, so, because he's a little bit easier. And if you make a mess like I normally do, it doesn't matter. The soy is easy to clean. It doesn't stick. And now, I know you can see this one better. I'm going to pour into the medium one. And I like to stir it in just a little bit more. I need to add a little more to the medium. Just a little. And I still have some red chunks at the bottom, so I want to get those all in. And yes, everything turns red on me, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. I'm going to pour a little bit more in here. I'm almost done. Trying to get those chunks to melt all the way. I like perfection. I'm a perfectionist. I can't help that. And here we go. Throw it in my water. And I add a little bit more. Like I said, I like scent, so not trying to be in competition with Bath and Body Works, but I just like scent. And I want my customers to be happy. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.